Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Copper Top Productions. In this week's video, we're going to be going through all of the cars that we've got to be filming in 2023 and basically just doing a recap of 2022. I guess you could call this an end of year recap, or you could call it Ian ran out of things to film and he's running out of ideas and time, so he's going to film whatever he can and has to film and upload it as a video. Yep, let's go with that. Let's get into it. First on the list is my 1998 R32 GT Plus T, or GTS Plus T. This car is a car you guys sort of see the most on the channel. It's got the really unique paint, RB25 DA Plus T, hence the GTS Plus T. This is the car that I've sort of built up from the rolling shell that it was when I first started. As you can see, the interior has also kind of got some unique touches added to it, all down to the previous owner as well as the exterior paint. Goal of this car is to be full send drift car and yeah, just have fun and want to eventually get on the road. Second car on the list is the 1996 R33 Skyline. It's a GTS T Series 1, but we're sort of collecting the body panels we want for it and making it into the body and the shape and the style that we want and getting ready to paint it. So that's why you got the GTR wing on there and a couple different coloured panels. It has an RB25 DET Series 2 that Alyssa and I, mostly I, swapped into it earlier on. That's also on the channel if you want to check it out. It is a manual, of course. The interior is, well, it's not that you can really see that much of it in this clip, but it's pretty clean. Reasonably low kilometres, 160,000, and yeah, it's just typical girly R33. Third car on the list is the Stagea. This is a fantastic car. I really should drive it more and I really should take better care of it. Moving into the new year, I am planning on getting registered again and being able to enjoy it. I can cover up that number plate because they're going to be returned anyway, so you guys can remember that as much as you want. Nice wheels, nice seats. The interior is fantastic. This entire car, other than the steering wheel, is like really top notch. Like I got a really good deal on this car. Yeah, and other than that, typical Stagea things, it's a manual and it's a bit dirty. That's it. Engine-wise, it's a fully built RB25 Series 2. When I say fully built, I mean I don't have the papers for it, but it's got all the stuff there to back it up. And it pulls like a freight train. It's an awesome car, and I can't wait to put it back on the road and actually enjoy it again. So yeah, that's the Stag. And at number 4, the R31. I don't really know what to say about this car. It's an absolute turd. If you've ever driven one, you know it feels like a brick moving through the air, and the suspension really doesn't help that. Since getting the car, I've converted it from an automatic to a manual, heavy-duty Xcity clutch, purely for the reason that I'm going to absolutely send this car. Like, it's a full send drift car. Oof, that's a good shot with all the cars there. Full Skyline sends. Love it. The interior is, well, how 31 interiors are. Honestly, for its age and how much driving it's seen, like 242,000 kilometers, it kind of goes alright. Like, it's like a majority of cars that are like this I would have expected to have died by now. And yeah, it's a solid car, and of course, Colonel agrees. RB30 DE engine, kind of never dies, and honestly that's my favourite thing about the car. Not that it's powerful, but it's just really fun. Fifth on the list is the E36. This car has really only got one purpose, and that's to serve as a daily. It's stock. It's an E36. It's a 318i, so it has the M42. It also has a forest next to it that really needs to be taken care of. Anyway, it's a really fun car. It's fun and zippy. It's kind of like a go-kart, so I don't mind that it doesn't have a lot of power. Like I said, the whole purpose of this car is kind of just to enjoy it. Wouldn't mind getting some like a better bumper for it and the M Sports spoiler. This car is fantastic. The only downside is it's an automatic. Yeah, like I said, M42 engine, nothing crazy to brag about or anything like that. It's just a nice coupe. It popped up in front of me for the right price, and I thought I'd grab it. Alrighty guys, as you probably noticed, we left out one of the cars. That's the black R32 GTS T Type M. Unfortunately, it's locked up in the big shed, so I couldn't get in there to film it. So, unfortunately, it was left out of this video, but if you guys know it, you know it. And if you don't, feel free to check out one of the other videos we've got on it. There's a couple. I think there's there's only very few, and that's because we haven't really done a lot of work on that car whilst working on the yellow 32. It's kind of getting, not neglected, but stored and put on hold until I have the funds to build it properly. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this sort of last minute throw together of all my cars. I mostly sort of made this video for the newer subscribers because there's a fair few of them. If you're one of them, welcome to the channel. We just hit 300 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. In the bigger picture of things, it's not anything crazy, but to me it's awesome. And yeah, call this a 300 subscriber special if you want. It's not, but you can call it that if you want to. You can call it whatever you want. Yeah, leave what you call it in the comments. On that note, I'm going to end it before I keep babbling on and I have to reshoot this scene, or shot, or clip. Yep, I'm going to leave that in there. Bye!